Hey guys, welcome back. I get quite a lot of questions from friends. They always ask me like, hey, how much does it really cost to live in the Czech Republic, or most specifically in Prague? Well, that's a very difficult question to answer, because there's of course a lot of different factors that come in this calculation. Like if you want to have a flat share, if you want to have an own apartment, if you want to have a big apartment, where you want to live, do you want to live in the city center? So for you guys, I just make it a little bit easier. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk you through different options, and then I will calculate it for you guys in euros, in dollars, because the Czech Republic has their own currencies, the Czech crowns. So first off, let's say you just arrived here and you need an apartment and you're kind of on a budget. So the first thing that you want to do is probably look into flat sharing. That means that you just get one big room and you will just have to share the bathroom, the kitchen, the living room, sometimes with 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, depending on the size of the apartment. So I got it all written down because it's quite a lot of numbers, so hold on. So if you look for the average price for like a flat share around the city center or just a little bit outside, it's somewhere between 8,000 to 10,000 Czech crowns, which just comes down to 310 to 390 euros per month, or it's 370 to 460 dollars a month. Now that's of course including internet, electricity and gas, so there's nothing that you have to pay extra for it. Let's say that you want to live on your own because you want to have like a studio apartment, or maybe if you're lucky you even can have like a separate bedroom and a living room. Then you're already looking at prices between, I would say, 13,000 to 17,000 Czech crowns a month. That comes down to 500 to 650 euros, or in dollars it's 600 to 775 dollars a month. Now most of the time when you look for an own apartment, everything is already calculated in there, so all your utilities, even the internet. If you're unlucky, you still got to pay that, which means it's probably 1,500 crowns, so it's like $50 or 45 euros for electricity, and then you're probably gonna pay something for internet, but I will come back to that later. Let's say you come here with your family, or you just want a really big apartment. Well, let's say that you want to have 2 bedrooms and a living room, then you're already looking up a little bit more than just that, because then you're already looking at 17,000 to 24,000 crowns average. Believe me, you can probably find it a little bit cheaper sometimes, but most of the times it's way more than this. Yeah, so 17 to 24,000 crowns just comes down to 650 to 930 euros, or $775 to $1,100 a month. So that's just about rent. Of course, like I said, you can find certain things cheaper. Mostly it's more expensive depending where you want to live. But if you want to live around the city center, so that means like you have to travel tops 20 minutes to the city center, 25 minutes, then you're gonna definitely pay those prices. Let's say the internet is not calculated yet in the rental price. Then you're still looking at another 500 crowns a month, which comes down to 20 euros and around $25. So keep that in mind. Then you have like decent internet with like 60 megabytes download, I believe. No cap, so you can download whatever you want. Also, keep in mind that you have to travel within Prague. So that means that you need either a subscription, or you're just gonna buy the tickets randomly. Let's say that we keep an average price here. Let's say we keep an average price of 300 crowns a month, which is not much. It just comes down to 12 euros or $14 a month for public transport, which is really cheap here. You need a phone because you need a subscription, probably. Then for just the average subscription here for a phone, you pay around 800 Czech crowns a month. So that's around 30 euros or $37 a month for your phone subscription. And then you still have, I think, 10 gigabytes of data that you can use, unlimited calls, unlimited text messages, so that's fine. But then you also might wonder, what about food? Because you need to eat, right? So let's take the sort of average bare minimum, because this is really difficult to calculate, because you might be a big guy or a big girl, so you need to eat a lot of more food, right? Or you just want to eat very healthy, which is rather more expensive. So let's say you have 30 days average in a month, and you're gonna spend around 250 crowns. I spoke with my friends, they say it's all around the same. 250 crowns a day comes down to 10 euros a day, or I think in dollars, what is it? $12 a day. Sounds like maybe to a lot of people way too much. For other people it's like, it's not much at all. Do that times 30 and you're already on 7,500 crowns a month on food, just the bare minimum. So you can just multiply the number in euros by 30 or dollars in 30, and that's your average amount of food that you're gonna use. Keep in mind that those things are all kind of bare minimum, because you still have to pay probably, let's say you need like cleaning stuff, toilet paper. Keep in mind that these are not calculated in the prices. I mean, those are always a little bit extra. If you want to drink a few wines, wine is here around 100 crowns for a bottle, up to like 200. Beer is cheap though, so you're lucky there. So let's say you calculate it all together and you just keep the bare minimum because the insurance is being paid by your company. So if you don't work here, then you have to buy insurance yourself, which comes down to around average of 2,000 crowns a month, which is 80 euros or $90 a month. It's probably a lot cheaper than in most countries. And that means if you have to go here to a doctor, you don't pay for it because you're insured. So if you put all those numbers together, what do you get? Well, if you get a flat share, you're around 18,000 crowns a month, which comes down to 700 euros or $825 a month. So that's including your food, your travel, your phone subscription. So when you want your own apartment, your studio, or a little bit bigger, you're looking at 25,000 crowns per month. It's a bare minimum. That comes down to 960 euros a month or $1,150 a month. And let's say you chose the bigger apartment. It's just for one person, so not even if you want to join all your family members, because then it's going to be even more expensive. So let's say you have the big apartment, then you're looking already at around the price of 30,000 crowns a month. That's around 1,150 euros, or in dollars, that's $1,375 a month. This is the bare minimum, like I said, you know, so there's no, you didn't calculate if you want to have a car, or you want to have like dinner every weekend, or you want to go out, have fun, buy clothes, because that's all not calculated in these prices. You know, your clothes are the same price as most other countries. Electronics are nearly the same price as other countries. Of course, all these numbers don't mean anything if you have no idea what you can earn on average here in Prague. The average salary here is 38,000 Czech crowns per month, which comes down to 1,450 euros or $1,750. But that is before tax. That means that after the deduction of the tax, the income tax, most of the time your insurance, you'll keep left around 30,000 crowns a month. So how hard is it actually to find a job here in Prague? Well, depending on your language skills, it can be easy or difficult. What do I mean by that? If you're a native English speaker, you can easily get a job here as an English teacher. They always look for English teachers here. If you have a different language skill, like you speak Spanish, speak French, German, Dutch, then yeah, you still can get a good job here, but most of the time you get into a service center. So most of the time there's those easy jobs, administration jobs, which is fine, but that's why the 38,000 crowns is around the average. Of course, if you earn more, the better. So thanks guys for watching. Hopefully you found this information useful. But if you do have more questions, please let me know in the comments below, of course. If you liked the video, hit that like button. And for more upcoming videos about Prague, Czech Republic, or when the lockdown ends, more countries, hopefully, please subscribe to the channel. For now, thank you and see you next time.